right, here we go.
Exercise number 1. Lip roll.
All right, now for number 2.
Do 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 re do do re mi re do do mi so mi do so fa mi re do do re do do re mi re do do re mi fa so fa mi re do do ti la so fa mi fa so mi do la so fa mi
Do. Sorry, that one couldn't really see it, but I guess I don't really need to make an excuse just for me being bad.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Dr. Owens, you're about to listen to something terrible. I hope not.
Somewhere far from nowhere, I grew both strong and tall, longing to become, but knowing not the path at all. One last embrace before I cross the threshold. To life we sing. Stay your soul and leave my heart its song. Stay your hand, the journey may be long. When we part and sorrow can't be stayed, remember when, let your heart be stayed. Omnia sol temperat, obsent in remota, omnem me fideliter, idem meam noto. Let courage be your oar, let passion be your sail. Wisdom and truth will guide your sweetheart's yearning. Through all channels soul and leave my heart its song. Lay your hand, the journey may be long. When we part and sorrow can't be swayed, remember when, let your heart be stayed. Omnia sol temperat, absent in remota, amame fidelite, oidem eam nota. Lay your soul and leave my heart its song. Oh, stay your hand, the journey may be long. And when we part and sorrow can't be swayed, remember when. And let your heart be stayed. Be stayed.
Alright, well, yeah, that, personally, on my end, didn't sound very good. Well, would make some excuses about me being sick, but there's no need, because I'm not going to make any self-deprecating jokes trying to get better at that one. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed that, or at least didn't throw up. Alright, and that's it, thank you. Now, when I look back on my time in choir, most of it's really good memories. All county, singing the part I wanted to sing in with friends, and the seniors, they were amazing. And they often made up for the slack that CJ and I would bring for the bass 2 part. But my favorite part of choir would probably be coming together and making something more than ourselves with a big group of people that we often had a good time and just were able to do what we wanted and sang how we enjoyed it, but we still made it sound good and did what was asked of us. I feel like I contribute to the choir in a few ways. One, well, my voice, which that sounded what's the word there? That sounded incompetent, but not saying. Okay, no, 1 second. Let me recompose. I contribute just by being there, which I guess is a thing, and then I feel like sometimes I have to step up and calm everybody down, but hopefully that wouldn't happen if I'm to go to an advanced choir, because really, people should be more mature in those, you know. A few of my one greatest strength, I guess, if I have to choose. I feel like often I know how to handle certain situations that many of my choir mates would often see to be challenging or a daunting task, or they might not have just reached that level of maturity yet in their life. And then, choral-wise, probably my best range, which is my only range at the moment because my changing voice, and it's terrible because I recently lost my falsetto, which is really upsetting, and I'm going to keep ranting for a little while. Not because I want to keep going because I'm nervous or anything, but just because it's been a long, long, long quarantine. But choral, it would probably be my mid-low range, where it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but you probably get what I'm saying, Dr. Owens. My favorite choir preference, well, not choir, favorite, sorry. My favorite, I keep saying favorite. My preference, first of all, would be chamber or Schwaka Fellows, whichever one you see more fit for me to be in. Because the maturity it takes for chamber, I could see myself being able to reach that and handling that in everyday life. But I don't know if that's something that you would want to give to a sophomore rather than someone who's a junior or a senior, if spots fill up in the choir. Schwaka Fellows, personally, last year with the seniors that I watched, they had an amazing time. And I'm just curious if it would continue that way after Daniel, Joseph, Jack, Scott, all of them leave. Because if you think about it, they're what they made the choir so amazing because they were the main majority. I am just kind of nervous about if I have to like step up and fill their shoes because puberty is not my friend at the moment. um, I won't be able to take 2 choirs next year unless I can find a way to switch Spanish to 0 hour. Which, if you know anything about that, that would be amazingly helpful. If you could give me information on that. Um, let's see. Next part. If you're interested in being part of the OC Choir Council leadership teams, I would love to, but once again, I feel like you would want to give that to more of a junior or senior position because I like to help others and I like to like be in the background and help things get orchestrated. But that also still seems like something that someone hired or more aged, that sounds wrong. Someone that has more experience in life in general, you'd want to give that to. But I would genuinely love to help out with that. You can also tell me if you're. I'd be down to lead warm-ups, but that won't be great. I mean, unless somehow my voice becomes perfectly stable over the summer, which, I mean, could happen. I mean, I hope it happens. But yeah. Thank you. A few more things. One, I'm gonna start making excuses here because if I don't do that, then I'm obviously not like every other teenager on the planet. One, just got over a cold. Two, my room's stuffy. Three, these excuses are completely invalid and you should not listen to them whatsoever because my insecurity and being bad should not influence any of that. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed listening to all the things I just listed and sang. But thank you, Dr. Owens, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I am literally going to try as hard as I can and pour all my energy into choir. That makes no sense. I guess it does make sense, but I personally really enjoy singing. And though I'm not very talented at it at the moment, I really wish that I could just naturally be spectacular at it, but I'm willing to put in the hard work and the time and effort it will take to become at least novice or better. Novice is not the correct term there. Novice is like beginner, but I would really like to achieve higher things when it comes to my choral. What is that, choral experience? No, that wouldn't be the correct term. Choral. Nope, not profession. I don't have a job. I hope you know what I mean. But thank you. Thanks, guy.